so much. Just finding out when the draw is. It's good news that you're in the next round, isn't it? That was a long evening in a way.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a pretty good game. I thought it was a night to play football. There was plenty of space on the pitch, you know, through the lines, out wide. And I think we worked out what type of game it was quite quickly, and it suited the players we had on the pitch. You know, we could have got a couple of goals up, if I'm honest with you. To go a goal behind was not a sucker punch, but you know, it's one of those things. And
you must have been thinking, "Oh, not again!" At that point.
Yeah, of course you do. You know, I don't deny. I'm not going to lie. That's how you think off the back of chances. But then, yeah, for the first time this season, we come back and win a game. So, and it's nice to get the winner in the last 3 minutes, when you know you're almost 3 minutes from penalties, really, with the added time 7 minutes. So it's was a very important goal, of course.
And Alex seems to be having his own little sort of goal of the season competition, because his last one in this competition against the Rovers was pretty good. That was different but equally impressive.
Yeah, I'd love to see him get a tap in. I'd love to see him make a run off the ball and receive a ball and just finish it within 2 or 3 touches, 1, 2 or 3. But like we've seen, he has got that match-winning ability when he gets the ball at his feet and you think something's going to happen. That's what he's got about him. So he is a young lad, and I'm trying to get into his head that it's not about scoring the best looking goals in the world and scoring from 20 yards and scoring from 50-yard runs. It's about trying to be a striker that gets all types of goals. But saying that, I do understand that there's certain strikers that get goals in different ways. If you can get them in every way, then you're going to be a top striker. But I think the way he's got goals for us, that can happen 20 times a season, and it won't. So he has to find another way of getting goals. Those type of things keep him ticking along. So he has to find another way of getting goals, because not every player, apart from Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, can run from 30 yards and get 20 goals a season.
But he was positive, and that was one of the things that was, I won't say it was lacking, but sometimes you just got to commit a defender, haven't you? And he wasn't afraid to do that.
You know, we felt that they looked a bit tired at the back. They weren't squeezing the line as much. They were struggling to get out with play a little bit. So we felt there was opportunities to get the ball in front of them and people to run at them. And that's exactly how it worked. So we knew that Tommy and Stephen Payne had done a great job with the ball by stopping their pivot man, getting on the ball. Now it's time for a bit of fresh legs, and it works. You know, sometimes it doesn't always work, but it worked today. So it was just the right game for him to come into.
Darryl was on the touchline kicking every ball as he does. What's the sort of overriding emotion amongst the management team, amongst you and him now, after that 5-game losing streak and having it broken?
Listen, I've said this before. You know, we're on the bend. We haven't turned any corner yet, and it's a win to. I said it the other day, to get some momentum and get some confidence into people. So that's all it is. You know, we go into the game Saturday having won a game, albeit by. You know, it's a Wednesday night and we get a bit less recovery. So, you know, that's what it is. We've got to get a result at home. We know that, and that's the be all and end all, really. If I'm honest with you, we'll see what goes on tomorrow morning. Who's in, who's fit, who's injured. You know, count who's doing what, and then Friday we'll go again. You know, so we've got 2 days to prepare. Physically on Friday, psychologically tomorrow.
And is it a sense of relief? What's that dressing room mood like? Because a winning dressing room is generally a happy one.
Of course they're happy, because it's about getting to the next round of the cup. And if you're not happy winning a game, then there's something wrong. Likewise, if it's you lose a game and you're happy, there's something wrong there. You know, you've got to. The lads know that, you know, we're through to the next round, but I think I could tell almost straight away that. You know, their minds were on the next game almost. you know, within 15-20 minutes of being in that dressing room, their minds were on Saturday, that's for sure. You could just tell, you know, people are both talking about their preparation, what they do now for the next 24 hours, how we go about preparing for Saturday. Those things were already mentioned within 20 minutes of the game finishing. So there's a job done, but then there's another job to be done quite soon.